Hey, this is Matthew reporting from the New York Toy Fair 2010, here now at the NECA booth with Randy. Randy, how are you today?
Good, good. Thanks.
All right, now what do we got today at NECA? I see we've got some Bioshock toys that look pretty freaking sweet.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, we have a whole line of Bioshock out now for the release of the second game. We have the Bouncer, Big Sister, Little Sister, and Subject Delta, and they're in stores now. And we're showing our second series here for the first time, which has the Ladysmith Splicer, Big Daddy Rosie, Eleanor Lamb, Big Daddy Bouncer Elite version. So a whole bunch of new figures for later this spring.
We also have some Eve, looks like right below us. You want to hold that for the camera? Show us how that works.
Got a little replica of the Eve Hypo, and it lights up. A little blue LED inside of it, just like the game. And we did a plush version of the Big Daddy Bouncer, which you can see in all the marketing stuff. The little sister's kind of carrying this around, holding it, and it's a pretty cool, unique item. And something that the Xbox fans and Bioshock fans really will recognize as an Xbox Live Marketplace for your avatar.
All right, Randy, we're here now to take a look at the Gears of War figures, and you've got the Gears of War gun with you. That thing is massive, to say the least.
It is, yeah. This is a replica Lancer we put out last year. Chainsaw noise in it and everything. A huge, huge seller that we did through Amazon. And Gears has been a great license for us, so we've been working on it for a little over 2 years. Done about 30 different characters to date. And here at Toy Fair, we're showing off a brand new series for later this spring. Has the Cantus Priest, Scourge, the Boomer Mauler, and the Boomer Butcher. Awesome line of toys, fantastic game, and the fans are really into it.
It looks like in some of these we have some battle damage. Is that going to be part of the figure, or is that just part of the display?
No, there are figures out there that have, we did a headshot figure, which is really popular. Had a Locust with his head exploded and all the brain matter and blood splaying out everywhere. And then we did a Chainsaw 2-pack. Had Marcus chainsawing his way through a Locust torso. So those figures were part of the line as well. So
we're getting plenty more gore on the way to 2010.
Oh, definitely.
What's going on with Street Fighter this year?
We got 6 different characters. We have Ryu, Ken, Guile, Crimson Viper, Akuma, and Chun-Li. We did the standard versions first, and now we're getting into some of the alternate colors, some of the unlockable costumes you see in the challenge modes and the survival modes. Those are rolling out starting this month, and another series in a few months has Akuma in the blue with different color hair, Chun-Li in green, Chun-Li in black. Just changing it up a little bit, doing some repaints and some refreshes in the line.
Are there going to be any other characters from Street Fighter 4 coming out that you could say?
Not yet. It's possible for a little bit down the road, but right now just the survival mode colors.
All right, now you guys also have the license to take on the new game, Dante's Inferno. Tell us about this.
Dante's Inferno, the figure is currently out. Game came out last week. You can get the regular version of Dante in stores now. Later this spring, there's going to be some downloadable content for Dante's, multiplayer and some additional missions and stuff. And we'll have some more figures then. We'll have Dante in his Crusades uniform, which is there with a sword, and the Unbaptized Baby, which will probably be a 2-pack, probably around June of this year.
We got Jonah Hex over here. Talk about these guys.
All right, Jonah Hex comes out June 18th of this year. The toys start hitting shelves by the end of May. Great cast: John Malkovich as Turnbull, Josh Brolin as Jonah Hex, and then Megan Fox as Leela. Doing this assortment of figures for the movie release, possibly something else later in the year. Highly detailed, fully posable, and at Toys R Us and comic shops everywhere.
So one thing NECA is known for, it's their movie franchises, and they've got plenty of new ones to show today. Randy, what do we got here?
All right, we have Clash of the Titans up first. That comes out the first week of April. We're starting with just Perseus, but we are currently working on sculpts for Zeus and Hades and Calibus. So there will be more figures later in the year. The Perseus figure's out now, and much more to come. Right after Clash of the Titans, we have the new reimagining or remake of Nightmare on Elm Street with Jackie Earle Haley. We have 2 different versions of Freddy, and those will be out by April of this year. And then the classic Terminator 2 Judgment Day.
Making me happy already.
Probably the best, in most people's opinion, Terminator film. We had a very successful run last year with a couple of different versions of Arnold as the T-800 and the Endoskeleton. This year we've got a few different Arnolds, and for the first time the T-1000, the regular Patrolman, the liquid metal silver chrome variant, and then a battle damaged one with the bullet wounds and the hook hands and the exploded head. The heads and arms will be interchangeable between the T-1000, so you can sort of mix and match the parts if you were to buy both figures and create your own look or level of damage, and those will be out in June of this year.
You guys also have the Aliens vs. Predator license. Let's talk about these figures.
We've had the AVP license for a while, and we've now added in Predator as a whole. So we have Classic Predator, Predator 2, and the brand new Predators movie, which will come out this July, produced by Robert Rodriguez. What we have here at Toy Fair is the Predator Elder from the end of Predator 2. We have the classic Predator from the 1987 original Predator film, and then I can't show them to you yet, but we have a whole line of brand new Robert Rodriguez-based Predators that will be out for the movie in July.
And there's also a few other guys that you have. You have, I believe, Beetlejuice, Halloween, Hellraiser. Let's talk about those dudes.
Okay, those currently available at Toys R Us. It's sort of a lower-priced horror assortment called Cult Classics Icons. We're going back in our archives and re-releasing some of the old figures at a lower price for collectors who maybe missed them the first time around. They are out now for about $9.99 at your local store.
That's definitely a bargain. I used to buy those for $20 at some comic stores in Manhattan. All right, now, Randy, how do we find out more about NECA?
You can check out NECAonline.com.
All right, simple enough. I'm Matthew for TomaPop.com here at New York Toy Fair 2010. Thanks for watching.